Superstar Gaming. We are back with another exciting episode of 7 Days to Die Mods Weekly, the show to figure out what mods are good for you. And this week we have a challenging week ahead of us. We're going to cover 5 awesome server-side mods that are really going to increase the challenge of the game. They not only bring the game in line with the fun pimps learn by looting and reading magazines and stuff, but also just really amp up the pressure you're going to feel throughout the gameplay. And trust me, there's a lot of pressure there. But it also just really makes the game a lot more fun, in my opinion. But before we jump into anything, I'm going to say thank you, mod authors, and thank you, community members, because you guys are killing everything. Just thank you so much with that. But now we're going to jump into the mods. And the first mod is Increased Aggro Range by Project Mayhem. Now, I've got zombies just all around me, right? And if I unfreeze the AI, they have a lot higher aggro chance. Like, see, that dude is coming at me. And I think it's like doubles the max distance for vision. It's a slight range increase for sound, but they see you from a lot farther away. And you see, they're heading right towards us. There's really no... Yeah, they're going to find you and they're going to come after you. And that's why I like this, because there's a lot of times where you'll see zombies out in the wild. I'm going to go ahead and freeze the AI again. And I'm going to run over here to the top of this hill. And we're going to see if there's any zombies in the distance. And now, the reason I'm doing this is I want to show you, like, you see that guy down there, that bow way down there. He's kind of hard to see if you're watching this on, like, mobile or something like that. It's going to be very difficult to see, right? But when I unfreeze the AI, him and a construction worker are already kind of walking this way. Now, in vanilla, without this mod, they're going to be a lot harder to attract to you. So this is a good mod to bring them to you to really amp up that danger, because they're walking right at me. You see, they're coming. They knew we were here. And these guys back here, look at them. There's a whole bunch of zombies coming after us. I like that. I like that ramp up of challenge of, holy crap, these zombies are now hunting me out. I am not the predator. I am the prey. It's a fantastic mod for that. And again, these are all server-side mods, these that we're going to cover today. So you guys are going to be able to have a ton of fun with your friends and stuff with this. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move over to the next mod. Alright, folks. So this next mod is the Increased Zombie Spawns by Project Mayhem. And as you guys see, we don't have any more zombies around us. They're all dead. But the fun thing about this is if we give it a little bit, we can actually have a ton more zombies spawning in. Because what this mod does is it increases their respawn rate during the day and also increases the amount that's spawned during the day. And it greatly increases the respawn amount at night, and it greatly increases their respawn period, like the time between their death and respawn at night. So it's a really fantastic mod that just really pops up the amount of zombies you're going to experience in the world without, saying, well, we want to have 6,000 zombies in the world. No, I don't know of any mod that can do that. But look, see, a guy popped in just down there. I'm actually going to unfreeze the AI. And you combine this with the previous mods, so you're always going to be on your toes. There's a businessman down there walking towards us. And that's why I really like this, because typically you're not going to have zombie spawns like this on vanilla. It's going to be, you'll have a couple here and there. This makes the world really feel populated, like you really are in a critical situation where, again, you're not the predator, you're the prey. Look at all these zombies, and you see they're spawning in behind us where there wasn't before. That's why I like this, because that increased spawn really ramps up the challenge if you combine this with the increased aggro range and a couple of other mods we're going to show. But with that, we're going to move over to the next mod. Mod is the Less Trader Loot by Project Mayhem, and it's a fantastic mod that puts a heavy emphasis on crafting because it takes away all the craftable items from the traders, so they only have raw resources and stuff. We're going to come here and we're going to talk to Jen. We're going to say, let's see your inventory. And you see we don't have, well, we have the water filter because it's not craftable in this version. But you see, we don't have the normal stuff that you would find, and her selection's really low. It's only 4. But, splint, first aid, stuff like that is not really a big issue. It actually kind of makes her focus on that type of stuff. But if we hit escape and we go to POI teleporter, we type in trader. If we go to, say, Trader Bob, go ahead and fly through here. What's up, buddy? And then we come in here, we take a look at his inventory, and we start looking. He again won't have anything that we, you know, have to, that we could buy, like weapons and stuff. You see very limited selection of what he has. Everything he has, like, you know, little mod and stuff like that, is not really a big issue. None of these are going to assist us in the world. And again, if we go to open POI teleporter, we say, let's go to Joel. We do the same thing. Come in here, talk to Joel. We take a look at his inventory. And again, you see everything that they have is focused on making us craft something. Yeah, sure, electric switch, generator bank, stuff like that. We can craft those too, but those aren't weapons, armor, stuff like that. Those aren't the tools or anything that you're going to use on your everyday type of survival. I like this because it puts a heavy emphasis on the crafting, because now as you read magazines and stuff like that, the things that you craft are really becoming more and more important. It's just fantastic for that. It adds a significant challenge as well, because now you're not going to be relying on what you can buy from the traders. But with that, we're going to move over to the next mod. This mod is the lowest quality loot by Project Mayhem, and this is another one that, if you combine this with the previous mod, really enhances the having to craft stuff, because now anything that you loot is going to be lower quality than what you can craft. Now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to show you. So I went ahead and I spawned in the books to give me all the perks and to give me all the crafting. So all my crafting stuff is maxed out, right? I can craft everything I need to. Well, now we've got loot stuff here. We're going to loot this weapons bag and we're going to see what it gives us. Nothing good. I'll loot this chest real quick, see what it gives us. Nothing good. Typically you could get, you know, some guns, maybe, you know, sledgehammers, stuff like that. But we'll come to another POI and we'll look at the main loot. And then, this one doesn't have much loot, does it? No. We gotta find a POI with some loot. Here we go. Some loot here. We'll loot this leather trunk. Level 2 padded armor. We can make a lot better than that with all the points that this character has on it. And that's why I like this mod, is because now you're never going to find anything that's better than what you can make. Everything that you can make is going to be infinitely better, which is kind of a downside since the Fun Pimps have taken away the ability to craft tier 6s, but it's still really nice to be able to have that tier 5 stuff, and you might get lucky with a trader mission, or you can use other mods to let you craft a tier 6 to really make this one pop even better. But it's a fantastic mod that really does add challenge and puts, again, just like the previous one, adds a ton of focus on crafting to make everything a lot more viable. And with that, we're going to move over to the last mod. Alright folks, so this last mod is the super cool Bigger Hordes, once again by Project Mayhem. And what this mod does is it makes it so you have, or can have, massive wandering hordes like this. This horde spawned in here at night. I've just been playing around waiting on a wandering horde to spawn, and that's what we got. I've been killing zombies as they spawn in, and this is what we have. We have a massive wandering horde. Don't know exactly how many zombies are there, but the mod page says they can go from 30 up to 60 or back down to 30, just kind of depends. But also on the mod page it says, well, there's comments that people have said they've had vulture hordes spawn, which I would love to see. Vultures are a nightmare, and I hate vultures in this game because they're devil birds, but at the same time, oh sorry, it looked like we got hit by something, but at the same time I would love to see a vulture horde or a bear horde. Something like that I think would be just fantastic. Everybody's seen dog hordes, I think, you know, the little wandering dog hordes that happen, but this is ridiculous. These guys spawned in coming from that way and they immediately ran towards me, and I've just been running around playing with them, just watching this. I think this is awesome to see. This reminds me of a Darkness Falls horde, honestly. That's kind of how this reminds me of. Just a horde spawned in at night with a massive amount of zombies. And you see a crawly over there. I love this. Mods like this that do a big challenge like this just make it really fun. And being able to see something like this happen is fantastic. I can't wait to play around with this more and see, if I can get lucky and get like a bear horde or a vulture horde or something like that. But the cool thing is too, a lot of people complain about having zombies not come towards you on a normal horde. Well, if you combine this with the very first mod, the increased aggro range, they will come to you. There is no hiding from them. They were over there. I didn't even see them coming towards me until all of a sudden it was just, I was killing some zombies. I turned around, that loot bag dropped from a zombie I killed. I turned around and there was a freaking horde of zombies running at me from that way. And there was like, oh crap. And then I just ran around in a circle until I could get the recording software going to be able to show this. That's a lot of damn zombies. I like that. I like challenging mods like this that really just amp up the amount of pressure you're going to feel from something like this, and I think they do a fantastic job with this. But with that, folks, we are done for the week. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you had fun. If you liked the episode, go ahead, like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Let us know what you think. If you have other mods that make a really fantastic challenging mods, by all means, leave a comment and let us know, and we will play around with them and try to see what we can't come up with. Maybe do a challenging playthrough at some point. But have fun, take it easy, and we'll see you next time.